And welcome everybody to the fandom zone. I've been late these last couple of days, so I was like, fuck it. I'm actually on time. I have everything set up, but I'm just gonna sit here and talk to my boy Cyber because I haven't had him on in a while. Cyber Husky, how are you doing?
I am doing better. That's what you want to know. I had stomach I had stomach problems over the weekend, really bad stomach problems.
Oh yeah, I had this never-ending flu. Like still, I'm taking medication. Like I told everyone last night. I can't believe I went through 3 hours because I was like going to NyQuilville. Anyone who's ever been there, it's a wonderful place, but you don't want to drive during it. So I woke up and I felt like much better, but I got a prescription medicine too because I had to go to the hospital. So I know how you feel, buddy. But glad to see you back. And before we get started, because we only got a few people in the chat, so I'm gonna address them really quickly. We got Mark F. Welcome, Mark F. Wookiees Lives Matter. It's good to see you, Jamie Vick. So glad you're here. Continuum Trek. It's good to see you. And Butterfingers, you're not late. Or is that a question mark that I'm late? I'm probably late, Butterfingers. You're on time.
It's like 3 minutes late, but it's not 10 minutes late.
Yeah, I mean, in the scale of being late, I don't think I'm that bad. But welcome everybody. We got some great stuff coming to you guys tonight. Some really great topics. Yeah, Butterfingers. I had to go to the hospital. Thankfully, it was a flu that had morphed into a chest cold thing. Luckily, I'm fit and I take martial arts. But they said they caught it in time and gave me an anti viral thingy. So that's why some of my streams and stuff I've cut short and I've not gone on certain interviews and things. I've been recovering. So, but I'm on the mend. And thank you everybody for your concerns. I'm really glad, to be back. I almost sound 100% whistling and all because I know my fucking whistling is here because I left my headphones at my house. So I apologize to everyone for the whistling sound. But we're back, and Cyber, you're healed up. I'm healed up. Seems like a good time to stream together.
Yep.
And as you guys know, the rest of the bridge crew will be here momentarily. But until then, we're going to keep you guys company. Holy shit. Hold on a second. I thought this motherfucker was going to be all sorts of late, but only 6
late.
minutes.
You've been going for 3 minutes and 15 seconds.
And Jamie
late,
Vick,
isn't
thank
it?
you. Thank you all. I really appreciate you guys.
You should.
Here. I really should. Yeah, we got the greatest people in the world, and I found us a husky. He's feeling better, and he's here. He is here with us tonight, PB.
Finally.
Yeah, we got dog representation again.
I was getting afraid of just having bears.
I kept saying that every next morning.
Bears well,
are
wild,
I'm not
man.
one of those Russian bear dogs, that were bred to fight off bears. But
no, but bears are afraid of dogs.
Uh-oh.
You bark, they run away.
Uh-oh. So if we have Mats and Bear Nerd, they might run away because we got Husky now.
Only if he barks at them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. No barking tonight. So, welcome everybody to the channel. It's good to see you guys as always. It's good to have Continuum Trek back here. I haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Jamie Vick, as always, it's good to have you here. With your funny, witty banter. Wookiees Lives Matter is here. Mark F. I want to say, Mark F., I am so glad to see you again. He's been watching a lot of us on the replay. but it's good to actually have you back in the chat, buddy.
I was gonna say, well, is he in the chat? Because he was here at 10:05, and you didn't start at 10:05.
I started at oh yeah, I didn't start at 10:05.
No, that's only 2 hours before you started.
Well, you know what? Shout out anyways, because that's how we do. Anyways, so we're here to talk great topics, have a fun time, bullshit.
What do you mean great topics? You put a fucking dumbass Congress topic in there. What a bunch of idiots.
Yeah, I had to because we have the most political panelists back, PB.
Oh, that's right.
God, I just told my brother earlier today. My goal is to go to the house, to go to Congress, freaking kick down the House of Representatives in the door, and just flick them all off and tell them they're all a bunch of dumbasses. Then run to the other side because the freaking House of Representatives and the Senate are just far away from each other. Then run to the other fucking side, do the same thing to them, and then I'll be done. Well,
you know,
then
the
I'll have to
irony-
run back to the fucking entrance, obviously.
The irony of this whole thing is that we don't ever talk politics, it seems, until you're on the show. Like, I just happen to find
Because you start fucking with me.
No, I swear, it was nothing like that at all. I'm like, oh, Cyber is probably still not available, so I'll just pull this up, and then.
Well, what the hell's up with Proper in the bridge crew saying, what the hell? Where's the link? We're not going to get the link until after the live stream is supposed to start, and then he's not here.
Proper. I don't know, man. And I was actually
pretty improper.
I was actually only 3 minutes late. I felt
what
like
I meant to say is that is just improper.
You guys finally gave Tommy a wrench. I'm
yes.
proud of you.
Oh, I wanted to say, Tommy, while you're in here, Tommy, I wanted to give you a big shout out because his mod skills yesterday was like just fucking outstanding. So
we needed Tommy, it. It was wonderful.
Yes, Tommy, best mod choice that I've made so far. What up, Trey Courtney? Good to see you. My other mods that I have, just make sure that if people are getting crazy, they're gonna kick them out because we got a great chat. And we also have
Butterfingers, he's not that kind of mod. He's the kind of mod that is checking anal cavities for cocaine. Look at that finger.
So
what's up, Gary?
I wanted to just.
You're not going to say hi to Gary? I just said, "What's up, Gary?" and you're just going to move on?
Oh, Gary North, what's up? I'm sorry. I'm on the mend, but this medication.
Oh, we have a droid in the chat, and he wants us to go to sleep. Why would we do that? We just started.
He's becoming
Why
Caitlin.
would we do that, drunk? Why are you still awake? I thought you go to bed early. Like you got to recharge your batteries at night or something. I don't know what the deal is. You're some kind of weird droid that runs on beer.
No, it's not a weird droid. That's just
only
Bender.
Droid in the Star Wars universe that can be powered by beer.
Yeah. that's better.
So, and that's great because his brother is going to get red eyes apparently. So, because I'm calling C-3PO now, his brother, because Drunk is closer to the character than Disney Star Wars is. So, fuck it. I'm just gonna acknowledge one droid.
That's fair. I could probably get on board with that.
Yeah, we might as well just give all of our attention to Drunk 3PO because I'll tell you right now, they're gonna fuck up 3PO for us. Just wait.
The other 3PO is gonna go evil. Drunk 3PO goes to El Salvador and builds houses for children.
Kids, I know. Which I'm just saying, audience, which robot do you want? You want a robot doing good things for other people, or a robot going evil? Think about it. All right. So, anyways, we got some great topics for you tonight. And
what are the topics for tonight? Are they in the description properly? Let's find out.
I even went into YouTube and added the description just to make sure that fucker.
Oh, Marvel may do an R-rated Punisher movie with John Bernthal.
Oh, interesting. Yes. I am fucking dude. When I heard that, okay, you know my feelings about how I don't get too excited for Marvel shit, but if anyone's watched The Punisher from Daredevil and The Punisher show, even if you don't like the show, okay, there's some people crazy enough don't like it. John Bernthal's Punisher is what he's like the best parts of Thomas Jane and then Shane from The Walking Dead all rolled into one to just make a badass character. Like, I've wanted a Punisher that's charismatic like him in a good, well-written script. And if they do a movie of the Punisher, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go to that right away. Yeah.
Oh, I was just going to say what all of the topics were that were in the description.
Oh, okay. Sam, I'm sorry. You got me jazzed up. I really...
Oh, my God.
Go ahead. I'm doing lots of...
Don't play in, and nobody wants to hear any smooth jazz. And then we got Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Menu changes again. That ought to be fun. And Keanu Reeves used in charity scam. I did read, or I should say I perused that article. Definitely perused it.
Wasn't it funny?
HBO, it was kind of funny. HBO to launch Max for $15 per month. More expensive than Netflix, Disney, and Apple Plus. Okay. And Star Wars Hayden Christensen builds something somewhere. It's a mystery. I guess you have to hang out and find out about that one, unless you just want to read the description.
It says in the description, I could tell you why. It's because they fucking broke his other lightsaber, motherfuckers.
Yeah, Hayden Christensen went to Galaxy's Edge and goes, "Hey, man, I'm going to be in this fucking movie. I need a lightsaber." And they're like, "Well, go to Sabani's shop and you can build your own lightsaber." And he goes, "Yeah.
But like you said earlier, why exactly does it surprise anybody that General Zod doesn't get jacked up for Marvel Comics?
I still think it's I still think it's stupid. The workshop though is like, oh yeah, a workshop for lightsabers. Why not a Jedi temple?
And you know what, Trey? Sorry to cut you off, just because I saw his comment. That is fair, Trey Courtney. I know a lot of people didn't like the show. I don't blame him. I mean, even the story was good. It was just a fucking pacing. 13 episodes is not needed, Netflix. Fucking 10 would have been fine. 10 episodes would have been fine. But you had to go the fucking full 13. I'm sorry. I'm back. Go ahead, Cyber. With your rant. I apologize.
Okay. It's interesting how you make a lightsaber in a workshop when you could have just had it be a Jedi temple, which is where they're kind of made in canon. Jedi temple.
Cyber, why are you using the word canon? None of us know what the fuck the canon is anymore.
No, canon? In EU, it was always that way. Oh, you make it in a temple or you make it in the cave where you found the crystal. No, I'm saying in both. It's always been in both. Why some fucking workshop?
No way, man. Ezra was on a spaceship when he made his.
Well, I mean, because you're fucking hiding, but come on, it would be if you're having a bunch of people doing it. Jedi temple makes sense.
Whoa! You just said it makes sense. But you're trying to apply that to Disney Star Wars?
No, it's stupid. I might be stupid, but it makes sense.
No, I agree with Wookie's Lives in the comment. He said Disney never understood Star Wars. Yeah, That's exactly it. And you know, we have these great debates, but when it comes to the new shit, why I don't like talking about it is just that statement. Disney doesn't understand Star Wars. They understand the money that comes from it, but they don't understand this type of shit. And Husky, you were saying, right, the EU, it's been temples and stuff, but not even in the EU. You could find it in the Clone Wars series, in the fucking Empire Strikes Back when they go to Dagobah, right? Isn't that, if I'm not mistaken, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that a temple that they go to where he sees the shit of his father and faces himself?
Well, it is a place that is strong in the Force.
Okay, because I always thought
Dagobah is strong in the Force. Either way, it makes you gotta like pan it up because a workshop wouldn't be fucking strong in the Force at all.
How do you? What if it was Yoda's workshop?
Oh, that'd be great. Except for if you were first and you say, "Nah, I just tried."
Or what if it was Mace Windu's workshop?
Oh yeah.
Then they better have motherfucker written all over. Right?
Could you picture those actors? You got like Samuel L. Jackson comes in there and he's like, where are my motherfucking crystals? They better have these motherfucking crystals in my motherfucking temple.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I would definitely love that. You know what, Sean? Hold on a second. I don't even care if people see my Twitter. Sean, if you want to talk shit, then come in here and talk shit.
What's he talking shit about? What do you mean he's talking shit? Not a temple, Zada Rooney?
No, before too, he was like, "What shit is talking?" So, oh, LB, good to see you. Good to see you, Mr.
LB says, "I am here."
Let's see. And I'll say.
And then you can read the after LB's comment, put the next comment after that up on the screen.
I had my appointment today. Thanks for everyone who wished me luck. A miracle happened today for the first time in God knows how long. My pain level went down from an 8 to a 3. Congratulations, Jamie Vick.
It's fantastic.
Glad to hear that. And it's always good. And, you know, I was in the hospital. I hate that shit, okay? Supervillains don't like going. And, you know, I was in there just for the fucking UV lights.
They got nice lights.
They do got nice lights. I can't lie. Jolt to the system. Felt better. But, no, seriously, Jamie Vick, I'm glad to hear that. And I look what Butterfingers put. You want to read that out loud? I think you'd do it better justice. PB.
Oh, I gotta hold on a second. I gotta zoom in on my screen. Hold on. Tired of these motherfucking Sith in this motherfucking temple.
That is great. Rookie, great to see you, Rookie. Rookie's been popping by here recently.
Yeah, what's up, Rookie? Have you watched any movies lately, or are you just busy making movies?
You know how these film directors are when they get big. Pretty soon, he's not gonna associate with us smaller people. He's gonna be a big filmmaker, and I'm gonna be like, I used to know him. People are gonna be like, yeah, sure you did. No, I swear to God, he had a YouTube channel. Sure, you named yourself fucking General Zod. Come on. Yeah.
The Rookie says, I saw a movie once. I believe you.
I certainly hope so. It's in the name. You can't be a critic if you haven't seen a movie. I mean, that's like a misnomer. So
yeah, but in the name Rookie Critic, it says nothing about movies explicitly.
True. You have a lot of critics now. Especially in 2019, everyone's a fucking critic.
Oh my gosh, he did a rap?
Oh boy.
Or is he talking like he did a Subway rap? Because if he did a Subway rap, I would watch that video intently and be like, oh, what type of chicken are you using? What type of toppings did you use? I will watch that video.
And Bear Nerd Fun. Good to have you. How you doing?
How's everyone doing?
I'm doing great.
Pretty good.
The drugs are helping. I feel like I've just one disclaimer, a couple lines of coke. Not that I know what that feels like. Disclaimer.
How do you get the fucking Coca-Cola to stay in a line?
It's not easy.
It's impressive.
It's like, the freaking icy version of a Coca-Cola. It's all ice, so it's easy.
I feel like you have too much experience in this, Husky. Are you doing lines of Coke, a cola?
No.
He's like, when I gotta stay up for these.
He's like, yeah, as soon as I win the fucking lottery, man.
Yeah, like that one guy is cocaine. Straight up to the news reporter. That's fucking hilarious.
We've been jabbering on for about 20 minutes. Let me just jump right into my first article that I was clearly excited about because I was ready to just like go off.
You've just been. I'm sorry, but you've just been challenged.
Do I want to make a battle rap with you? Yeah, I'll do one with you, rookie.
Yeah, because he melted the snowman with his laser eye beams.
I would love to do a battle rap with you. I've been inspired by a beautiful lady. Hopefully she makes it home. It is fucking coming down out there. All right.
Oh my god. Okay, continue.
Coming down, snow or rain?
Snow. But then they pulled that bullshit, and PB will know what I'm talking about because we live in the great state of Wisconsin.
The bullshit of talking about an R-rated Punisher movie with John Bernthal.
I see what you did there. Great segue. All right, so they are talking about doing an R-rated Punisher movie with John Bernthal. And
does this mean he'll appear in a next big Avengers movie where they all come together?
Oh, when I read the article, it gets better. But before I start, Bear, what do you think about this? And have you seen his take of the Punisher?
Yeah, I've seen it. I remember when he was in the Walking Dead, and I couldn't stand him. but he was okay in this. Yeah, he was okay. He's not the best Punisher, but he's. I watched it; it was good.
So he's passable.
Yeah, he pulls it off.
I gotta tell you, I compared him to like Thomas Jane and Shane from The Walking Dead, but he like blended them together and kind of made something different. You know what I mean? It's almost like those two styles mixed to make this Punisher.
I hope with the movies and stuff, they eventually lead to the anti-Avengers.
I'm gonna just jump into this because here we go. There's a lot to talk about. Daredevil hopefully coming back in the MCU following the Netflix cleaning house of its Marvel content.
Zoom in.
If I zoom in anymore, let me see if I can cut off.
Just a little bit more.
Yeah, then slide left. There you go.
All right. Due to Netflix clearing house of its Marvel content, due to him being a good fit for the franchise, the Punisher, meanwhile, is not a character you could easily drop into, say, an Avengers movie and have him team up with Rocket and Groot.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. The banter would be fucking hilarious. But because, Rocket is always kind of like on the edge of being a douchebag himself. So it'd be interesting to see.
I mean, that is the worst. That's the worst example they threw in there. I would have said like Keanu Captain America or
Or
the
Drax.
other
Drax killed people in the
Drax.
first one. Yeah, he was okay with killing people. Remember,
With the people you'd say that he wouldn't pair up with would be. It would, like I said, be like Captain America, Iron Man, Spider-Man. That wouldn't. It would, but it wouldn't. He can't play. I don't think he would play off as easily off of Spider-Man like Deadpool could.
Yeah, because Deadpool
But
is crazy.
Yeah, because Deadpool can play off of Spider-Man because that's what his personality was inspired by. Except they, took the filter off.
Instead, the studio would have to be willing to commit to keep the mature tone of the series to make sure it works. Thankfully, we're hearing that's exactly what they're planning on doing. We got this covered, informed by our sources, the same ones who said Marvel was considering recasting Hawkeye, which
Right, those are Zod sources.
No, it has been confirmed. They are recasting. And that Charlie Cox is returning as Daredevil. That's been confirmed too. Which trusted insider Daniel RPK has backed up. I don't know who that is. That John Bernthal's Punisher may get his own R-rated film. The studio's currently considering the option, given that they are already beginning to make R-rated movies in the form of Deadpool 3 and Blade. What's more, a Punisher flick would lead to a crossover as well, but not with the Defenders this time around. Sources say that Moon Knight or Blade, even both, could possibly feature in a Punisher film, and that they'd make an attempt to get Frank Castle to join the Midnight Suns.
I would rather have a Blue Moon Knight. That sounds delicious.
Moon Knight is like their equivalent to Batman in Marvel. So only he's kind of edgier than Batman. So he would fit well with Frank and, Blade's Blade. We've previously reported that Kevin Feige's hoping to do movies based on the darker superhero team, and the Punisher would likely be a part of it. This is a bit surprising, as the group is usually known for its supernatural heroes in the comics, but the MCU version could be pitched as more like an R-rated Avengers.
I would like to point out something. Zod corrected the people who wrote this because he said known when it just fucking says no.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What can I say? This medicine, fucking drugs are great.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe how many mistakes I find in articles myself.
Yeah, I gathered that's what they meant to say. So yeah, it's weird when
a lot of times it's not spelling errors; it's just incorrect grammar at points.
Yeah, or they have run-on sentences or stuff.
And they're allegedly professionals.
Yeah,
you got paid for this.
In any case, it's early days yet, as Marvel can't do anything with these characters for another couple of years, but it looks like nearly all the Defenders have features in the MCU, including Jessica Jones and Luke Cage, as well as Iron Fist.
Of course they would say their names because it's a lady and a black guy.
Which, I'll be honest, I did like Luke Cage's first season and even the second season. I saw what they were trying to do. I like the vibe that Luke Cage has. Jessica Jones, I liked the first season. The second season was trash. The third season was good. Iron Fist, though, will most likely be rebooted with a new actor. Thank God, because that guy was fucking atrocious. But more of the Punisher is clearly good news for fans, and also Bernthal himself, as the star recently said he's not ready to leave Frank behind yet. So here's something interesting. With the Joker having the success that it has, this launch is probably more than likely. And if we all know Kevin, which we do, he's going to want to capitalize on this R-rated craze that's going around.
Yeah, because the big R-rated superhero movies, you got Deadpool, you had Logan, and then now you have the Joker. And if these do good, then that looks good too. You know, people are making other movies for superheroes. I don't know how else to say that. Like,
look at that.
comic book movies. Yeah,
I'm proud of you.
yeah. Comic book
Normally,
movies.
you just like kind of wait, but yeah, that's a good introduction there. What do you think, Bear? Oh, he's muted.
What's that?
Not anymore.
Bear, what do you think about Marvel going the R-rated route?
I think it would probably make it a little bit more interesting if they went R-rated. It would probably make the story a little bit more centered for adults than that lower age bracket between teen and the teens and lower 20s. A little bit more serious, you know. I'd like that.
Yeah.
Also, I did watch the Defenders show, and I thought I had interesting story points.
Mm-hmm.
And you mentioned the guy that played Daredevil. I liked his portrayal, but I thought that they left some things that were part of Daredevil out.
Yeah, I think the choices that they made though fit narratively wise, except for the Avengers thing. The hand felt very forced because, all right, you had Daredevil season 2 introducing Punisher, which anything with the Punisher was good in that season, and then you had this weird, because they were trying to connect it all, this weird thing with the hand, which I get that they set up kind of in the first season a little bit, but not much. And then like the girl who played Elektra was really good, but the storyline felt really weird and out of place. So it felt like two different seasons because the first 6 episodes dealt nothing Punisher.
Wait, they have not Jennifer Garner in the TV show?
Oh yeah, she's way hotter than Jennifer Garner, and I like Jennifer Garner.
Put her on the screen.
Okay, I'll pull her up.
Continue to talk. Can you continue to talk and put her on the screen?
Of course. So yeah, I thought that she was a very good casting. The problem was the story was kind of weird, which you know what I'm talking about, Bear, because you've seen the shows.
Right. There was some
place.
strange and some weirdness, but overall the stories were okay.
Yeah, the story was good. It just felt like two different seasons was my problem with it.
I think they had some budget restraints, possibly.
Yeah, that's what I was feeling too. I felt like they were kind of forced to do it all in one season instead of splitting it up, or they didn't know if they were going to get another season. I don't know.
And honestly, them having the budget restraints, it kind of had to make them be a little bit more creative, and there was less special effects and CGI, so there was probably more practical effects than any CGI because of limited budget, possibly.
And hey, Mark F. Hey, Senate. Hey, Biden Touch. And hey, Crackhead Studios. There, I got everyone. Yeah, it led to, like, if you guys ever want to see great fighting, just watch any fucking hallway battle that Daredevil does. Like, throughout the series, every season has at least one, and they are amazing. Nothing beats the first season, but like when he fights in those hallways and is like going through in that, I think it was episode 2 or 3, where he just has like the shard or the scarf over his face. He's battling this in this narrow hallway. It is the most visceral fight I've ever seen besides the movie Old Boy. I've never seen anything where the violence was so brutal, because like they're hitting them with bats and shit. It was just so crazy. I'd say it's probably one of my top fights.
I still don't see a picture.
Oh, let me go over. So this is the new Elektra.
Why does that look like a cartoonized picture?
Because it's a really shitty looking picture. Let me see if I can find a better
I
one.
agree. That's a terrible picture. She does not look hotter than Jennifer Garner at all. What are you talking about?
I saw her.
Yeah, there's better photos of her for sure.
Yeah, that was a terrible photo, guy. What are you trying to do to her?
That's her in the Elektra get up. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if they have more.
But I mean, don't you find it a little coincidental that they put out some type of article like this or this type of thought immediately after the Joker is possibly on its way to being a $1 billion movie? Marvel's all about numbers. They go by the analytics for the most part. They like playing it to the safer side than more of the experimental side. So it doesn't surprise me that they would consider more doing it now than they would have, let's say, 2 years ago.
Yeah, that is true.
And they have better marketing teams, so they can sell movies that may do bad, and those movies do really good.
Yeah, you just say, hey, it might be connected to the Avengers. Watch this.
It might be connected to the final chapter that puts it all together. Watch it.
Super chat.
Oh,
$1 Amazon card. Who is breathing in on the mic? Like they having lonely eyes. Oh, it's Cyber.
I just started. I don't know if it was me. I just did that.
I don't know. God, I hope it's not me. Maybe it's stuck in my beard. Hold on. Maybe it'll go away now.
I mean, when I was
know.
muted, I went to get water because my throat was really fucking dry.
Yep, you definitely got to put it on mute when a dog is drinking. That's loud. I mean, I would love to see R-rated fucking Marvel movies, but like LB said, I'm very skeptical as to whether or not Disney is going to produce any kind of R-rated content, period.
And the fact that they procured Fox Studios, yeah, that doesn't look good.
Yeah, but they
want to keep with Marvel.
They said that they want to keep the R-rated content still R-rated, and that they're going to use Hulu as their like go-between and not tie it directly to Disney. And most of the normal people aren't going to know the shit that we know. Like, they're not going to be like, oh, my Hulu, a majority stake of it is owned by Disney. They don't know that shit. So they could easily market it under a different label. Or fuck, they could still use the Fox, right? Am I right? Can't they still say Fox?
Yeah, they could probably do that.
I mean, I guess technically, but why would you? Why would you want to do that?
I think Disney's proven that they really can't be believed when they say they're going to do so.
That's fair enough.
Kathleen Kennedy told us they were going to make great Star Wars movies.
Yeah, but
that's true.
They didn't.
They made one.
But Kathleen Kennedy's Star Wars is a different animal when you look at it's like looking literally at two different universes. The way Kevin runs Marvel compared to the way Kathleen runs Star Wars is like night and day. Because Kevin actually makes smart decisions. Like pushing through Captain Marvel, none of us thought he was going to be able to do that, let alone make a fucking billion. But they did it. That was great marketing. That was brilliant marketing to normal people who had no clue that you didn't need to see that fucking movie to have any backstory.
Yeah, so marketing, there's a special surprise, and it's connected to Endgame.
Yep. And there
wasn't.
And it wasn't. So, I mean, the marketing team is
Fucking
on
assholes.
point over at Marvel. I mean, they know how to market shit over there.
Yeah, they got some fucking points there. Bricks.
So, I mean, you know, I don't know. I believe Kevin when he says something because typically
No, go with your first statement. Your first statement was definitely more correct. I don't know.
I don't know. None of us know until they drop this. So it's all very, very interesting stuff. So
Jamie Vick, you have to trap it in a live trap and then release it far away from your house. That's the only way I know of to for sure get rid of a possum.
Hey,
the Lonely Banter says that Kevin Feige lies all the time.
Yeah, so that's true. That's true. So you know, speaking of lies and Star Wars
lies. I would rather talk about Star Wars pies.
And Star Wars pies. Great segue. So the Galaxy's Edge menu changes.
You like how I set that up?
I love how you set that up. That was great. So I found this interesting because, you know, here on the channel we've covered the park aspect of this a lot with different ideas that the Disney parks have, and I never knew this was a thing. Did anyone else know that the Cantina had changed their menu?
No,
I knew that they altered the menu because I seen a video that I think Drunk 3PO did, because he's a droid that I can trust usually. Because people were getting confused because they didn't know what stuff was, because it was just named after like Star Wars locations or planets or characters or animals from Star Wars. And they were like, well, I just want to get some chicken, or I just want to get a steak. Which one is the steak? So they had to add the real names to the Star Wars things. And apparently they took the Star Wars names off initially, and then they had to re-add the Star Wars names because people are like, why'd you take the Star Wars names off?
Oh boy, sounds like the normal fuck up over there in the galaxy far, far away. So Galaxy's Edge, after several weeks of changing names back and forth, it seems as if Disney has settled on new names. When guests first enter Batu back in August, they noticed some immersive names for menu items. Items like braised. What the fuck? Okay. Someone help me out.
Braised shock roast.
Thank you. That's shock?
Shock.
Or is it shock?
Shock.
Shock. Okay. Braised shock roast. Smoked. What?
Keanu.
Keanu ribs were entrees available for guest purchase. God, I have a hard time saying regular words, people. Just a few weeks ago, Disney decided to replace those unique entree names with and with more regular names. A reason was not given, although it was likely to avoid confusion among guests. Then another change back to Bantu names took place, making the situation even more confusing than the names themselves. Well, it seems as if today...
Oh man, I'm laughing at what Jamie Vick put in the chat. See, I assume she's responding to you, and she said, "We know."
Well, before you continue, I'm gonna get off so then I can get up early tomorrow.
All right, Cyber.
You got to go hunting for breakfast.
No, I'm not going to
You got to
mention
pull
on
a sled. Oh,
No,
he's going.
I won't
No,
mention
this
it
son
on
of a bitch
stream.
is just dipping out before we get to politics.
Exactly.
Bastard.
Goodbye.
Take it
Well
easy, Cyber.
Bye, Cyber.
Okay, so, well, it seems as if today they have settled on a happy medium. They have mixed the unique and traditional names to create hybrid entrees.
I mean, what the? No. Who the fuck wrote this? This is supposed to be a Star Wars article. Why would you say happy medium? Why wouldn't you say, if we're talking about Disney Star Wars here, why wouldn't you say they have found balance?
Because these people
Because they're
don't.
trying to stay away from OG sayings, maybe.
Thank you, Baby.
No, but they talk about balance all the time in Disney Star Wars. I mean,
It
they don't
doesn't
know what
suit
it
them to do
means,
it
but
this
they
time,
talk
does
about
it?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they talk about a lot. Have no clue what it means.
Yeah, I know. That's what that dog said. He's like, he had to leave and get off. And Jamie Vick says, have fun getting off, Cyber. Hilarious.
Oh, well played, Jamie Vick. You're on a roll tonight. All right. They have mixed the unique and traditional names to create hybrid entrees names, so guests are still immersed in the land, but entree names are more recognizable. Check out this photo Kenny took of the menu. Thank you, Kenny.
Okay.
Pork ribs, blueberry corn muffin. That looks the same. Crispy
Right.
chicken.
So they just put both names on it.
Yeah,
Andorian
yes.
fried chicken tip yip. They just added the real life name to it and the Star Wars name to it and kind of mashed them together so it doesn't sound entirely ridiculous.
Why didn't they just do that in the first place?
I don't know, because they're not fucking smart people.
It's not that
That's what I would have thought it would have been in the first place.
They lack that particular thing called common sense.
Like, unless there is a literal picture of everything, so you can just look at the picture like you're ordering off of the fucking Perkins menu or something. Like, if there's a picture, then yeah, you can just put the Star Wars name because you can look at it and go, yeah, that is a piece of chicken. That is what else is on here. That is chicken salad. Go back to the picture. That is a shrimp noodle salad. That is a pork rib. Like, you could see it in the picture, and then you could just say the Star Wars name to it. But if it's a fucking written out menu, you have to put both names. You can't just put one or the other, because people want to feel immersed in what it is, but they don't know every fucking little animal on every planet in a galaxy far, far away. Ooh, Mark F says pork salad sandwich. Delicious.
Yummy.
I bet Perp would love it. He's here in the chat, at least. Is he in the back?
What's that?
Perp.
Don't see him in the back yet.
Perp.
Nope.
Come on in.
No, he's not in the back yet. So Bantu beef pot roast and smoke kadu pork ribs are.
Yeah, I think they spelt that one wrong, because it's not spelt right. The D is supposed to be in front of the U. So yeah, you said it right, or close to right.
Our perfect mix of both Bantu inspired and traditional names. So yeah, and I brought this up because, come on, they can't
because you were hungry.
Yeah, and I was hungry. I had just gone to the gas station and got a pizza, and my my regular pizza and sausage croissant egg sandwich, and I'm just like, I find it funny that they can fuck up both in the movie world and in the fucking food world.
Well, I don't know. Like, they could have done ones that at least some people would know. Like, if they would have had pork on a stick. Everybody would know what that is. They'd be like, oh, that's probably chicken on a stick, man. I know what that is. I've seen a pork. I've seen what Chewy did to it. You roast that sumbitch up, you put it on a stick, boom, delicious.
Yummy.
So, I mean, let's place ourselves in this scenario. And I'll just go down the panel here, starting with you, PV. Did you prefer the old way that they were using it, apparently, or do you think they should have, in the beginning, had the regular name with the, I don't know, world name or whatever they're doing?
I think that I don't understand why it took them so long to get it the way they have it right now. Like, right now is the exact way that it should have always been. Like, that's how it is when you go to, like, the medieval times castle. Like, they have a special name for it, but it still says, like, chicken or rib or steak. Like, you got to have a key word in there so that we know what it is. I mean, I don't know if they have any menus printed up in, like, Spanish or any other languages or anything, but I assume if they do, it's got to say all of those same words. I don't know if they go in the exact same order, but I assume they got to be pretty close to the same. Like, it's only
Holy
4
fuck,
words.
imagine bilingual. And they're sitting there looking like, I have no clue what they're saying.
Because, I mean, it didn't surprise me that they went with exclusively Star Wars names at the start. And then when they corrected it, it also didn't surprise me that they totally scrubbed it. And then I'm sure it was people that had been there once and then went back there and was like, hey, why did you change the name? I knew what it was. What the hell's up with this? This isn't a Star Wars dish. This is just roasted fucking chicken. Oh, but it's Andorian, but it doesn't say that it's Andorian. If it doesn't say it's Andorian, it's just from Florida. Or, my mistake, not Florida, Kentucky.
Proper, what's up? You know the whole Galaxy's Edge thing, right? So we're talking about the menu change.
What's up, Proper?
Hey.
So
hello, Justin.
Hey.
So apparently, they changed their menus with these Star Wars names. People couldn't understand them, so then they changed them to the regular food name, and people were like, "Hey, this isn't the same shit I ordered when I came here." So now they've mixed both the Star Wars name and the regular name.
Sorry, what was that?
Okay, so the article was about that.
Show him the picture.
Okay, I have to pull it back up.
Like, the easiest way, you could have left the picture up so people can look at the picture, because it's not like we're doing anything fancy. They don't need to see our, special icons. Looking at the picture is just as good as looking at our circles on the screen.
Our circles are pretty fancy.
I mean, we all got nice circles, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we got some festive circles, especially for Justin. All right, so
yeah, a lot of hard work went into the artwork on those circles.
Justin didn't even make his.
No.
He had it commissioned.
Oh, okay.
You didn't?
Okay. I'm trying to see what the big deal is about the menu.
So originally, they just had these names. They
keep changing it,
but they didn't have like the regular like pork ribs. They just had the name of whatever it was, and then it was pork ribs or something. And then they changed it because people couldn't understand what they were talking about. And then the people who had originally came there, they were like, hey, why'd you change the Star Wars name? So now they changed it back, and they mixed the Star Wars name with the regular name of the dish. So my question was, shouldn't they have just gone with this format instead of changing the menu like 3 fucking times?
I don't care about the menu. Is it good?
I don't know. You'd have to ask Michael K. I bet it's so good he has to try something different next time. What's up, Mama Bear?
Hey guys.
What's going on?
Why did I have to pick such a detailed costume?
I have no idea.
I know, I'm just cursing
I
myself.
always pick Ghost. I mean, you can pick like colorful Ghost. Like you can pick like a red sheet or a blue sheet or a green sheet.
Yeah, my kid wouldn't have had that one.
Or, you know.
Well, since the proper guy doesn't care about the menu, maybe the bear cares about the food.
Which one?
The one that we didn't. I thought we asked the other bear about it already.
Yep, we did.
I'm sorry, there are 2 bears. I have to do it every single time. Consistency.
Fair point.
How about the one that just showed up and has experience in the industry?
The industry? The food industry?
Yeah.
Same here.
So, okay, the same bear with the food industry. It never ends. I can't distinguish you 2 apart. One of you changed your name already.
No.
No, I'm kidding.
Okay, Zod, I didn't see the picture, but I got the gist of it. I think that they went from strictly Star Wars themed food names to, you know, actually identifying what it is to, and what they probably now have kind of a hybrid where they like I heard PB mention medieval times, and I know they have like baby dragon, which is roast chicken and all that stuff. I got the gist.
Delicious.
Yeah, that's the gist of it.
Yeah.
So
go ahead.
My question is, do you think instead of going through all of this bullshit, do you think they should have just went with this format to begin with and save a lot of fucking headache?
Yeah.
Because they had to have known there was going to be people on both ends of the spectrum.
You know, they could have put a survey out and asked customers.
Oh my God, interacting with customers? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would assume they actually care what customers think.
I mean, if you actually want to make money, ask your customers what they want.
Oh,
And
that's just crazy talk.
If you're gonna use Star Wars names, people come into that park. Some may be mostly Star Wars fans, but there's gonna be non-Star Wars fans that are just gonna walk in there and be like, okay, what's that? So you either gotta, like PB said, you gotta either put a picture next to it or just put the Star Wars name and the common name in basic.
Mm-hmm.
Have it labeled basic one side and have it labeled the other language, you know? Simple. They complicated it.
Pretty much like they've done with Star Wars since they've taken over. It's fuckery all the way around.
I just maintain they took a serious fail by not naming it Admiral Akbar Snack Bar.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
I can't take credit for that one. I can't take credit for that one because that was from Big Bang Theory, but it's still brilliant.
No, I could totally get behind that name.
Yeah.
And then you can have like drinks like It's a Trap.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh man, that'd be great.
Wouldn't the It's a Trap drink be like inspired by, I don't know, Bill Cosby?
I was
disclaimer. Holy fuck.
Just thinking It's a Trap sounds like something that you wouldn't want to drink.
And welcome, Creepy Shepherd. If you're new, yeah, this is the Phantom Zone. We always maintain high quality here. We never go into lowbrow humor. There's nothing offensive ever on my channel. Well, we keep it PG here, like a good Marvel.
Holy fucking shit!
Yep.
We keep it professional. What the fuck kind of? You on crack or something?
Clearly.
He is totally on the crack.
No,
crack. Oh, the.
you guys
That's
all,
a lot of ha-has, Senate. I agree.
You guys all remember that Dave Chappelle where he did.
There's no changing the subject here.
No.
Yeah.
There is nothing to do with Lando at Galaxy's Edge. He's a black man.
Ando.
Aw.
No, this goes back to what we were talking about. I was going to answer you, Justin, by just simply saying,
Ooh.
is a hell of a job.
Oh, God.
You guys want a preview of what I'm wearing on tomorrow for Halloween?
Oh,
my God.
I thought that was going in a different direction. Yeah, sure.
As long as you are in fact wearing something.
Yes.
Yeah,
of course I am.
Is it Star Wars themed or food themed?
There you go.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know. I guess you're gonna have to scroll back.
I'm not gonna do.
Everybody, no, you gotta watch the replay and put it on quarter speed.
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
Yep. You have to pause it.
And the timestamp for everybody is going to be about the 1 hour and 15 second mark or so. So,
All right.
Yeah.
Do you want one more?
yeah.
There you go.
Dude.
Bastard.
You know I keep the chat open while I do this.
I'm pretty sure I know who you are, though.
Oh, wait a minute.
I feel like you are somebody, and I can't tell exactly who, from Cobra Kai.
Aw, and I was going to guess Slave Leia.
No.
That's where I was going too.
Am I wrong?
Did you think? No, you're correct. You're absolutely correct.
Oh, awesome.
Yep. I'm going as Sensei proper.
Nice. I like it.
That's yeah.
And I'm gonna post the Twitter thing tomorrow.
Yeah. I will give you guys a preview of
May I ask, Zod, if I just came into your dojo wearing the Cobra Kai, would my lessons be free?
No, but the ass whooping would be.
Oh, there'll be no ass whooping here. No.
Just like the guy who got ass whooped for designing the first fucking menu at Galaxy's Edge.
They're like, God damn it, Bob. These are all Star Wars names. He's like,
That's what you wanted, right? It's Galaxy's Edge. We're going to infinity and beyond. Oh, fuck. That's not Star Wars.
Could they have at least had they should have had rotisserie rotisserie chicken and called it fried pork.
I know. That's what we wanted.
Hold on, I wanted to bring up something LB said. So Lonely Banter says, I'll be dressed up as the Dark Knight.
Oh, he's going to be Batman.
You need to put up what Perp said. I like what Perp said.
Oh, fuck you, Perp.
Perp said, Zod going to be Brie Larson for Halloween.
My ass is not flat enough.
I think, well...
No, don't qualify that, because you have never seen my ass, Justin.
Well...
No, but everyone's seen you with your shirt off, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah. What do you mean, unfortunately, man?
I said unfortunately for a fact.
They were like, yeah.
Nobody said that. They were like, yeah, put your shirt on.
Oh, Thank you, everybody who is in here. We have 15 to 16 people. I don't know. These numbers are behind. It's good to have you all back. This is a great show. We're talking a bunch of shenanigans. We've got Sensei Props. I'm feeling like, all the stars are aligned. So
it's okay, Senate. I was there that night.
Mark
okay,
F.
okay, Mark F.
Top 5 most terrifying Halloween costumes for 2019. Brie Larson, Kathleen Kennedy, J.J. Abrams, Ryan Johnson, and Bobby Iger.
Well, to be fair, if somebody dressed as Bob Iger and they said, "Oh, are you Mr. Rogers?" You just say yes.
Oh,
just
man.
go with it. He wears the same goddamn things. Did you get those highs?
oh my God, those high waters.
Oh yeah, like those high, those knee-high socks. Oh yeah.
Oh, why, Bobby? Why?
And dare I say it? Horrible Halloween costume. Star Wars explained.
He can be. Alex can
LB
be
says
Slave Leia.
the number one scary costume should be a black man wearing a hoodie.
Oh wait, are you talking about? Oh God. Are you saying you're gonna go dressed as? I can't. I shouldn't say it, but I'm going to anyways. Oh, don't forget the Skittles. Yep, they're dressing as Trayvon Martin. Thank you, Herb. Thank you.
Hey, man, they got a new sour Skittles freeze at Taco Bell. I got my free taco yesterday for somebody stealing a base in the World Series. It was delicious.
Oh, awesome. See?
Sour Skittles
I'll
free.
get one of those.
Oh, yeah. Strawberry sour Skittles.
Ooh.
How do they do that?
I don't fucking know. It's the magic of Taco Bell.
I mean, the Doritos Locos Tacos were an obvious one.
Yeah, that's one thing. Never told my grandma I went to Taco Bell. No. Because that would mean basically you don't get to inherit the tamale recipe. Okay. Are you getting the gist a little bit?
I'm
It's
checking
a hot
out
tamale, sure, yeah.
Oh,
it's hot, all right.
Creepy Shepherd says the number 2 scariest costume is Justin Trudeau as Aladdin.
Well, if it's Arabian Nights, like how? What? As a white person, what are you supposed to be? The camel?
Yeah, he can be the back end.
He could be the ass.
Exactly.
I'm still trying to figure out how LB's costume is supposed to be scary.
Oh,
the
you
Skittles.
don't get it?
The Skittles make it scary.
Yeah.
No, guys, it's me. Guys, it's me.
Yeah, you guys got it wrong. Mama Bear's like, yeah, I would have the black man take me down. What's the problem here?
Oh, that kind of.
There you go.
It's not like he'd be taking me down in a charity scam. Mild transition to you, leader.
So, Keanu Reeves used in a charity scam. This was an interesting one I came across. A Hollywood charity event used Keanu Reeves' name to sell pricey tickets, saying the Matrix icon would attend and be honored.
Zoom in.
But Reeves...
I'm going to have to look this up immediately.
But
I'm using this for Friday.
Slide left. That's
there
right.
you go. But Reeves had never heard of the organization. it wasn't meant to go, and was even shopping at Whole Foods as the gala went on. Global Charity Initiative, which says it aims to eradicate poverty on a global scale by empowering people to take charge of their lives, primarily by achieving a shift in mindset. Prominently put Reeves on its invite to an event last Sunday at the Beverly Hilton. The organization also promoted Reeves' attendance on social media with his image and the garbled "Come on," joined some Hollywood's finest actors like Chadwick Boseman and Keanu, humble and lover humanity, supporting GCI to
Can't even spell Chadwick Boseman correctly.
poverty. A Facebook post said tickets cost up to $1,000.
Holy fuck! Just to meet these two people?
Yeah. And an attendee told us that many guests purchased them for a chance to be in the room with the John Wick star. The source told us that the gala also auctioned off a painting of Reeves at the event, but Reeves was not there. And his rep told us he knew nothing about the event and had no affiliation with this organization whatsoever, and they used his image without his permission. A Twitter user even said they spotted Reeves at the Whole Foods while that was going on. So he's just shopping at Whole Foods stores and they're holding charity.
Wait, what? What? Hold on. What was that?
So a Twitter user even spotted Reeves at the Whole Foods store while the event was going on. The event he was supposedly attending. They were told that actress, oh God,
I'm pretty sure that's not her name.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Because that last name,
I like
Where?
Hold on. Oh, son of a bitch.
Kuzmina?
Eugenia Kuzmina.
Okay, at least I'm not the only one who that's a tough name. Who stars in the upcoming series Spy City, was set to give it an award to Reeves, but that she left when something felt off. A celeb who was promoted and did turn up was Black Panther star Chadwick Boseman. While a source told us that Boseman left after 5 minutes, there are several images of the actor at the event. Boseman also appears in several photos posing with the foundation's head.
That name.
Yeah, that name. A self-published author who claims he has an honorary doctorate from Online Seminary United Graduate College.
That's just a bunch of words put together. That don't mean nothing.
And the seminary, and that he's a UN Goodwill Ambassador. Reps for Boseman and for the charity did not comment.
Shocking.
So this is just, I don't even know.
How'd they even book this guy?
I'm just picturing.
How did they book the Panther?
Chadwick Boseman walking in, going, "Yeah, man, we got Reeves. This is gonna be great." And he's looking around.
I mean, they didn't book Chadwick Boseman. He bought a ticket to meet Keanu Reeves. And Keanu didn't show up. He's like, "I'm fucking out of here, you pricks."
No, he's one of the people featured. Hold on, I'll go back. He's featured.
Yeah, because they knew that he bought a ticket.
No, like as a guest. He was supposed to be a guest there. These are
Yeah, because they knew he bought a ticket. Oh, and then they got the other black guy.
They got the white
so
guy.
Why they don't take the color out of the black guys, but they take the color out of the white guy. How did that happen?
They don't see color. Or they tried to make him super white, I guess.
So everybody else going.
You got a super chat. I want you to read it.
Oh, super chat.
The main.
1,000 shillings. Was Kamar forever? What? Fucker. That's why you had me read it, you son of a bitch. I was like, wait, what? Oh, this motherfucker. He's
worth it.
decent up to this point, so here you go. Fucker.
You're welcome, LB.
Bruh.
So, oh my god.
Holy crap, that just jumped.
Dude, I'm not paying $1,000 to meet a celebrity.
No,
Ever.
I mean, I wouldn't either, but like,
Like, I pay $1,000 for a lot of things. That is not one of the things.
Cheese? $1,000 for cheese would have to be pretty awesome cheese.
What if I just spit it
PB,
out?
LB wants
He
you to read
wants
that.
me to read the super chat?
Yes.
So I'm supposed to say 1,000 shillings. What's coming forever?
So, I mean, what do you think of what do you guys think of this? I don't even know. I'm still laughing about like picturing Chadwick Boseman just walking around going, "Wait a second, he took him home. It could have been 5 minutes. He had pictures with everyone."
Well, they were like, hey, man, he's going to leave immediately after he knows this is a scam. Get your fucking cameras ready.
So, Bear, nerd fun. What do you think of this? Oh, shit.
Next subject.
That's like a husky style response.
Yeah. Good one. Matt, what do you think?
About what? They wanted to use Keanu Reeves' face, didn't get his permission. Yeah, there's a shocker. Not the first time this has happened. Clearly, it's a slow news day.
It wasn't even today. It was yesterday.
Yeah. Well, you know.
That's how Zod gets his news from the past.
Yeah. It was that day, the day that I had it. Now, it's tomorrow. We're in the future. Like zero.
Yeah,
Okay.
God.
Come on, isn't that how Mike Zero like comes up with his news?
No, he just makes it up for the love of God.
No, I heard he's in the future.
Jesus Christ, yes, we all know that Mike Zero is in a future in his mind.
So yeah, I thought that was a funny detour. You know, little AI news. Great.
Hilarious.
Yes. Now moving forward.
Moving forward. This one's a great one.
That's
Star Wars.
StreamYard.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Hayden Christensen builds a lightsaber.
Whoa. I thought you said you go in order in the way that you put them in the description, and that is not the order they are in the description.
Okay, what did I miss?
You skipped HBO to launch Max for $15 per month.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Oh,
Son of a bitch.
well, you could have just went with this one and went out of order.
No, man. I tried to go out of order 2 days in a row, and some dictator wouldn't let me.
What are you trying to say? You took a long time with that. dictator part. You trying to say I'm a dick?
From time to time.
So, in the non-stop, never-ending streaming wars, HBO is launching their HBO Max that we talked about, and the pricing has come out, and it is $15 per month, more expensive than Netflix, Disney, and Apple. So that's kind of a gutsy move. Like,
yeah,
they're gonna have a lot of stuff.
I have a counter to that. You could just get Hulu, pay $10 instead of the $15, and have HBO on Hulu.
Yeah, but here's the thing that I was unclear about. Are they going to keep, being that they're launching their own streaming service, will they pull that stuff now from Hulu and like Amazon Prime? Because you can do the same thing on Prime too.
Yes.
Not when they're making money. That would be not making sense money-wise.
It makes perfect sense if they want to charge $15 for what? What do they have?
Exactly. They got to consolidate their stuff the same way that Disney started pulling little by little all of their stuff off of all of the other platforms.
What did they have
you ain't
on
got
HBO?
any Marvel shows on Netflix.
What did they have on HBO anyway before? Game of Thrones? Look how that turned out. Now nobody wants to watch HBO.
Well, no, they had like The Sopranos and all that.
Yeah, The Sopranos came and went. You can buy them on DVD. So who cares?
But most people won't do that if they could just watch it.
Yeah, again, it came and went. There's nothing. There's nothing for HBO.
No, except they're gonna rope in the DC streaming service as well.
Yes, because they got a deal on Warner. So,
like the CW stuff or something, or like the movie.
No, DC Universe.
Oh, the
DC
movies?
Universe, and I believe they're going
that
to have the DC movies.
And
HBO was also
Wait a
on
minute.
Amazon.
Wait, are we talking about all of the DC movies or just the DCEU?
Well, they're going in with Warner, so I'm gonna.
I would assume anything from Warner Brothers.
So we talk about the Dark Knight, Dark Knight Rises, Batman.
Yeah, Batman
with Michael Keaton, the Adam West Batman, Superman with Christopher Reeve. Those.
Yep, anything that they own, yes.
All right, that's one.
So what
else? What else? You could pay $15 an hour.
Continue the article. Maybe it'll tell us.
Yes.
AT&T on Wednesday announced it will launch its HBO Max streaming service in May for $15 a month, making it the most expensive among major streaming services offerings that include Netflix, Apple, and Disney. The HBO Max price is the same as HBO Now, the pay channel's current streaming service for people who don't get the traditional cable channel that launched in 1972. The company will offer some subscribers of HBO's cable channel or HBO Now free access to HBO Max, according to AT&T. Netflix currently offers streaming for as low as $10.99 a month. Apple TV as low as $4.99 a month, and Disney Plus is being offered for $7 a month. HBO Max will offer movies and original programs from both the HBO and Warner media libraries, including the former NBC mega hit Friends, other popular programs such as Comedy Central, South Park, and CBS's The Big Bang Theory will be offered. The service will also launch 50 original series in the first year, but won't release all episodes in the season at once, as is the practice for Netflix and other streaming services. AT&T says it will invest approximately $2 billion into HBO Max next year, and about $1 billion annually moving forward in 2021. For context, Netflix says it will invest $15 billion this year. Netflix announced last week it will present 59 new offerings next month, including 43 original programs, as the company braces for competition from Apple TV Plus and Disney Plus in the increasing competitive streaming video service space. The Apple and Disney streaming offerings are set to launch on November 1st and November 12th, respectively. The moves by major media companies underscore the impact that increased cord cutting is having on traditional cable, with younger audiences increasingly opting for relatively cost-efficient streaming options. So, yeah, they're going to be the highest one, but it sounds like they're going to have a lot, and they're launching with a lot, too. 50.
You have a super chat. 420 from Mox Rocks.
A whole sentence without a fail. Keep going. You can fail. We know you can, Zod. We believe in your fail ability. Thank you.
I think there was an opportunity for a pun. Like, are you like your what is your fail ability? Mox, you can have that.
So, I'll just go down the line here and ask, would you pay for this, and do you think that it is worth the price? It seems like a considerable amount they're throwing out there. But then again, original program, hit or miss. So, let's start with PB. What do you think? He's muted. Son of a bitch. Oh, there.
I was paying attention. Just moving around a little bit. I didn't want to make any extra noise. I mean, I guess it would depend on what it ropes in. I'm not willing to pay $15 a month for something that's offering overall less stuff than what Netflix is currently offering. That seems a little ridiculous. So I would have to wait until all of those original shows that they say they're going to be offering are already out, so that I would have the opportunity in that first trial month before you even pay for it to see if it was worth it, to see if I would like any of them. Because if I don't like any of their original programming, then I'm really not going to get it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I found a little bit of info about that. Everyone that's subscribed to it in different platforms. If you're an AT&T customer subscribing to HBO through Uverse or AT&T TV or DirecTV, you get HBO Max free for a year. If you're a premium AT&T mobile or broadband services subscriber, you can get HBO Max bundles for free. For HBO Now subscribers, you get a free upgrade to HBO Max. And if you're billed directly through HBO, as in if you're subscribed through Apple, Amazon Prime, or Roku, it ain't free for you. So there you go.
Interesting. That is very interesting. So it sounds like they're more friendly towards the people who are like paying the actual cable bill per se, like paying for the cable service or its affiliates, rather than people who are getting it from a third party, say like Amazon or Hulu. So they're trying to encourage people.
It didn't mention Hulu, I don't think. It did mention the Amazon, though. So basically, if you have HBO through Amazon, you're just going to get that and that only.
Interesting. Very interesting. Before we continue, Super Chat from the Lonely Banter. Costs you nothing when you have an article which provides you all the info. Your panelists should wait for you to read so they don't look unsmart. Food for thought. You do the dishes.
I don't want food for thought. I want food for mouth.
So, yeah, that's a That's very good info. What do you think, Max?
Canadian. Probably not going to get it here.
Yeah. Blame Canada.
No, we generally blame Zod here.
That'd be funny if in Canada they have posters of me and it just says blame Zod.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
That's started a movement over there. Justin, what do you think?
I hate HBO, so they can go fuck themselves.
You sound like Zod.
You have been hanging around the fandom zone too long. I'm proud.
No, I seriously hate HBO. I don't feel like paying for like 5 shows. I mean, HBO, what did they have before? They had Sopranos, Veep, and Game of Thrones. And now they
just said they're making 50 shows. Did you not say 50?
Yeah. You forgot to mention Homeland.
Yeah, I'll just I don't even what the fuck is Homeland? I don't know what that is.
And Westworld.
And it's not worth the premium cable. I have to pay premium cable for this shit. So no thank you. HBO can suck it. They took Sesame Street from PBS. Fuck HBO. Fuck everybody that works at HBO and fuck their families.
Holy shit, he does sound like me on it.
When he says fuck their families, he means everyone in the family that's above 18.
No, fuck them all. Okay, fine, yeah. LB. Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'll buy the DVDs because I like Larry David. I'm not going to subscribe to HBO because I don't like HBO. No. HB, no. I really don't like HBO. Super chat.
Oh, yes. Super chat. Mega Jetty. Happy Halloween, my little monkeys.
Hey, Final Death Star.
And another super chat. Hey, I'm more of a Skinamax guy.
Shocking. Real shocking there.
And
Jamie Vick says Homeland is on Showtime.
You have another super chat.
Ooh, I like this super chat from the Senate. It says, fuck you.
That's for me.
Why don't you highlight it? That's so rude. Somebody's super chatting you.
No. We're PG-13 over here. No
we
highlight.
are not. You say those exact PG-31. Words, almost more than Senate does.
Senate never. What are you talking about? Senate never curses, ever. Senate's always an upstanding guy. He never tells me to go fuck myself or send me middle fingers.
Yeah, he was just complimenting.
He said, "Yeah, Zod, fucking highlight you, bitch," and then he's with the middle finger. Senate, I will highlight every one of those. I did not know you're using my favorite character.
He's using Rose Tico?
Rose Tico is my wife. Big difference. God, I say it all the time. Future wife.
You say a lot of stuff all the time. Doesn't mean you're listening.
Fair enough. We got everyone's opinion, and I think I side with PB on this one. I would want to see what's on there. But PB, as you heard from the article, they're also just not using, it seems like, HBO's solo stuff, like Proper was saying. They're also using Warner's stuff as well. So
I gotta put up that super chat before he leaves.
Oh. Super chat from the Lonely Banter. Blank check for my funeral, which will most likely bounce. I am going to jump into the wall until I can no longer hear this. Good night, all. Good night, LB.
Good night, LB.
Thank you for stopping by. It's Great to have you here in the fandom zone. Even if it is in the chat. So yeah, I side with you, TV. But what do you think? Okay, here's my question: do you think that they're going to, because of the fact that there's the streaming wars, and I'm using air quotations,
Stream wars?
Hail, Final Death Star.
Do you think they're going to launch this with all of that content, or are they going to slowly release it? Because if they do it with all that mass content, it might be worth it. I mean,
they're gonna do it with the backlog of content. Like every single thing that HBO has ever done will be almost instantly available. Like, I'm sure there might be a hiccup here and a hiccup there, but I would bet that 90% or more of it will be available immediately, and you can watch all of Game of Thrones from start to finish. You can watch all of The Sopranos, any fucking HBO show that they've done since their inception, you can watch from start to finish on the streaming service. And all of the DC shows that are going to get wrapped into there from the DC streaming service, you'll be able to watch all of those all the way through. And they're going to have at least 1, 2, maybe even 3 brand new shows for when they launch that are going to be launch shows. Like how The Mandalorian is a launch show for Disney Plus. It's supposed to come out right at the beginning so that it's something that's brand new to launch with the service. There's going to be stuff like that. I mean, they need to do some type of deal somewhere with some company. How Apple is doing, you're going to get their streaming service free for a year if you buy a new product.
So, I mean, yeah, and so taking that into account, would you say that brings up the value of what they're offering? I already know Proper's thing. He just sees the HBO logo, he's gonna fucking punch a wall.
Yeah, so he's HBO now.
That is correct.
You're like, no, but Proper, they have Warner Brothers. Fuck HBO, fuck their families, fuck the coffee guy. Fuck anyone affiliated with HBO.
No, but I wouldn't mind the CEO being thrown scream from a helicopter.
It's good to have you back cynical again. It was weird.
How good looking is the coffee guy?
Oh man,
it's probably better looking than the executive.
Bear, Bear, I would pose the same question. Knowing that catalog, does that kind of change where you would find yourself if you had the opportunity to get this service? And also considering they're giving a year free, that's a lot. You can suss out in a year whether or not you want to fucking continue. I mean, you can watch a lot of shit in a year.
Yeah, I already have access to HBO, and it's on Prime, and I don't hardly ever watch it. My mom watches it, every now and then.
Yes, I do. That is the only reason why I still have fucking HBO after fucking Game of Thrones. Fucking bastards. Anyways, Matt, same question. Knowing that, never mind. Fuck Canada. And I don't have to ask Proper. So, yeah, we're in agreement. We're just going to have to see where it all shakes out, I think, at the end. It's going to be interesting. Intrigued to see the stream wars as they go forward. So, speaking of wars, Star Wars. Hayden Christensen builds a lightsaber at Galaxy's Edge because they threw his over a fucking cliff. Fuck you, right, Johnson? Fuck you so hard.
They didn't throw it over a cliff. They fucking exploded it, you dick.
Okay, you know what? Which one is worse?
Tater.
You have a real obsession with potatoes tonight.
I mean, if you want potatoes, you can go get some, PB. I mean, no one's stopping you.
I have to pick up broken fucking glass.
So, Hayden Christensen visits Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and builds a lightsaber, debuting in the late 90s as Anakin Skywalker in George Lucas's prequel trilogy. The actor has had a bit of a tumultuous relationship with the beloved franchise. In conjunction with the poorly received prequel trilogy, he was also brutally criticized for his performance as the Jedi turned Sith Lord, causing him to shy away from the space opera altogether. Which I can agree with that, man. They gave him some hate. I never agreed with that. But anyways, fan opinion of Christensen has mellowed during the last couple of years. Yeah, because Rey. You know what? That's one good thing Rey did. Couple of years in light of the Star Wars Renaissance. No, it's because Last Jedi was a fucking shitty movie. With the ongoing sequel trilogy, similar to how...
Yeah, perp.
Thank you, Phoebe. How their views of the prequel trilogy has changed. Something that even Ian McGregor took a bit of notice of. Christensen... Potato. Christensen made an appearance at a 2017 Star Wars celebration where the original trilogy celebrated its 40th anniversary. Christensen returned to Star Wars Celebration this year, proving that he's become more comfortable with his affiliations with the franchise. You know why he returned? Because he said, shit, these people don't like Poe Dameron, Finn, or Rey more than they dislike me. Yes, I can come back finally. Except for Jar Jar. No, I think people even love Jar Jar now. Now he takes it further by paying Disneyland's latest Star Wars attraction a visit.
Hey, Saad, Final wants to come on.
Oh, okay.
Should I shoot him a link?
Yeah, go ahead. So this is Christensen visiting. Okay, those were random ass pictures, but yeah. So was there anything else to that? No, that was it. What? Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh God, there was more to that.
He's backstage.
And welcome.
Hey,
hey, welcome.
Lozod crew.
Hey.
Good to have you here in the fandom zone.
I appreciate it.
A couple times.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's more to this article. Cut it off prematurely. I know there's just a joke in there somewhere. PB. Damn it.
I'll just let the audience write their own joke. What's up, Final Death Star?
So shared on Twitter by what the fuck? Sasuke? Motherfucker. Sasuke time? Our images. We're just gonna say Saki time. I can't make that out. Sasaki. Our images of Christensen's recent trip to Galaxy's Edge, where the actor gamely poses in front of and inside of the life-size Millennium Falcon. He also created a blue lightsaber, which he eventually handed to a young girl. Fans are understandably thrilled to see photos, especially with the actor looking like he enjoyed his time at the theme park. With Christensen slowly
Wait. He built a lightsaber and he gave it to a young girl. That's what you just said?
Yep, there's the image.
Okay, hold on. Perp, there's going to be spoilers. You need to leave.
So, and I just want to say that's cool. So yeah, I always liked him as Anakin.
It was his daughter. It was for her 5th birthday party.
Hey, hey, Final Death Star, how you doing?
Hey there, pretty good. How you
what's
doing?
up?
Great. Glad you could join
Thanks
it.
for thanks for sending me the link.
Oh, thanks for outing me. I thought it would just be a surprise.
Oh well, Bear sent me one as well, so it could have been, but you just outed yourself.
Oh, damn it. Well, we love you here, so.
Well, I appreciate it. Thanks. I've been wanting to come on here forever.
Oh, I never knew
Mark is in the
that.
closet.
Sent you like a million messages, Zod.
Oh, yeah. Everyone who knows me knows I'm really good at getting back to messages.
So that sounds exactly correct.
So we're out and out lying to people now. Okay, cool.
No, I'm actually, cold medicine. Might be truth serum. Damn it, Kal-El. Anyways, with Christensen slowly becoming more and more visible again in the Star Wars community, many are wondering if this is a sign that he'll soon reprise his role as Anakin in a future film or a Disney Plus series. McGregor, who he worked closely with during the prequel trilogy, is finally heading his own Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show after years of speculation and based on the public's initial response to this development, not to mention their warm reception to the revival of Star Wars Clone Wars, because we never got an ending. There's clearly a part of the massive fan community interested in seeing these characters at the particular moment in time. Yes, because episode 9. Fucking duh. So, let me start with PB. What do you think of this? Is this a sign that we're going to be seeing? We've been speculating about episode 9. Do you think, and we were talking about, I think you said it, PB, was that they were trying to keep him out of the spotlight to have him in the movie or something to that effect?
Yeah, to keep it a surprise.
So do you think these appearances that he's making in Galaxy's Edge and things like that, and the alleged rumors that this is foreshadowing him coming into episode 9 or similarly a TV show?
I mean, a guy can fucking hope, right? That's what I'm hoping for. I mean, when you said final Death Star, was that a joke that you said earlier, or was it actually for his daughter?
No, it was actually for his daughter.
Okay.
I mean, that's what I read.
If it was a Disney thing, I was like, oh well, that's quite the metaphor for something that might actually happen in the movie. Shit.
Well,
if we're talking the whole, I assume that everybody here, except for maybe the Canadian Bear, has seen the leaks.
I've seen the leaks.
Alleged leaks. Oh, okay.
Well, Bear's
I told Perp to leave. He better not be in the chat anymore.
He's
please. I follow Lord Callus, Demogeny, Abu Nas. I've seen the leaks.
Okay. Well, somebody's got to hand somebody a second blue lightsaber.
Yeah, but whose blue lightsaber?
Well, Rey already had Anakin's.
Right. It's who it's gonna be. It's gonna be. Wait, should I spoil it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna go like this.
Okay, wait, I'll stop.
Spoilers.
No, say it.
I'll let Zod give his warning.
If you give a shit about spoilers, then exit now. And
while we're waiting for people, okay. I'm not sure you really should be encouraging people to exit your show.
Yeah, really.
Just saying.
Really.
No, but giving them a heads up if they care. That's why I said, Perp said he cared about the movie, so I'll give him the heads up.
Yeah. Okay. There's a super chat while we're waiting.
Oh, there we go. There's the spoilers.
To lose everybody. From Mox Rocks super chat 420. Have you thought of starting a Patreon to help YouTubers learn to fail too?
One, didn't he?
coming soon.
Coming soon, did you just say?
Yes.
Okay.
And
and
there's guess is now gonna be a Z now.
I got to read this one from Will Gentry.
Go ahead.
Toilet for me, big boy.
Okay.
All right. Well, on that
Go
note,
for it.
so here's what happens allegedly. So the other blue lightsaber that Kylo or that Rey has is Leia's. Princess Leia is gonna somehow Luke and Leia are gonna be training, and then Leia decides to quit because she's pregnant, and Luke somehow gets her lightsaber. So he at some point has it on the island, and there's at least one spoiler rumor that Rey goes back to the island, Octu, and gets Leia's lightsaber, and then gives it to Kylo to use after he comes back to the, redeems himself somehow. That's one of the rumors. Now, Bear, I know Bear has another one dealing with a color changing lightsaber. Bear, you want to?
Oh.
Which is so ridiculous.
Well, I was going to say that
stupid.
sounds totally real to me because
God.
it's their smart logic that she wouldn't have just taken the lightsaber initially, and they have to go back to Octu to get a second lightsaber.
Yeah, right.
I don't know if that's in the leak that I have, but I have.
That's in the leak that I
photo.
read. But you have the other. You have the other leak, right? The other. Yeah.
18 pages.
Yeah, but isn't yours has the color changing one?
It's got Kylo Ren. One of the photos that was leaked, I'm pretty sure it might be leaked in there. There's a couple. It's got Kylo Ren holding a blue lightsaber because it was Rey's love for him that changed it blue.
Yeah,
and people got copyright struck for using that image.
Oh, the power of love.
They also got copyright struck for using the image of the Emperor shooting force lightning straight up in the air. I seen that photo and I was like, should I use this? And I was thinking to myself, it's a leaked photo. Nope, not touching it.
Wait,
because if it's public available, you can use it.
Okay, can we just go back to the 80s drop of The Power of Love?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, well, it was love that killed Amidala, so she died of a broken heart after all.
And now that heart will be...
I defend the prequels, but I
like the prequels too, but I mean, there's some things that are wrong with them, and dying of a broken heart is one of them.
Yeah, you can't, even the best movies have their flaws.
Yeah, I love Revenge of the Sith. It's a great movie, but dying from a broken heart.
Yeah.
Stupid as turning a lightsaber blue because of love.
Yep, Orson Welles went from
it doesn't surprise
Orson
me.
Welles and Citizen Kane.
It makes perfect sense. She's got Stockholm syndrome. She got mind raped, and now she loves him.
Yeah, it's true.
Ray is going to have their fourth babies. And that will continue the Skywalker lineage.
Yeah, now you know the real meaning behind the rise of Skywalker.
Puts a whole new twist on that.
Double hunch.
Yeah, that's Ben Solo's real name by default because Solo isn't a real last name.
Yeah, because it said so. I remember that one.
Will, don't say that, Will.
Will said,
Will
great man once said, the power of love is a curious thing.
I was reading the next one. He said, I'd force some babies into Rey.
I can't see that one.
Biden dirty, you shall never know. Well, actually, you could look earlier in the stream and find a couple of times. You'll have to scroll back, though.
You have to go to the 1 hour, 1 minute mark and then watch very carefully.
I tried.
Biden dirty has a a super chat.
Oh,
Super.
okay. Super chat. If Ray has babies, they are called.
Rabies.
I feel like I walked right in.
A little bit.
That's
I haven't seen that one before.
I haven't seen that either. That is,
That's good.
I wish I came up with that. That was pretty good.
Oh, that was a good one.
Oh, to the
Rabies,
internet,
I'm
fighting
gonna
dirty.
use-
Spread it over the internet.
I'm gonna use that one.
Oh, my
That was excellent.
Fight and dirty. Nicely
Fine
done.
and dirty. Fuck yeah, that was awesome.
Well played, sir. Well played. Yeah, you know.
He needs to be in the movie. I'm trying to get us back to the topic.
So let's just go down the line here.
Stay on
How many
topic.
of us? How many of us here?
Stay on target.
Yeah. How many of us here, hearing these leaks or rumors, do you think that they make the movie extra fucking stupid, or do you think you have to see it to see how they executed in order to judge whether or not it's going to be a stupid idea? I'll go to PB for this question.
Oh my God. You got to go to me for this question? Son of a bitch. I already told you what I'm doing with this movie. I'm not fucking paying for it because they owe me a movie from the last one.
I know, I just love hearing that rant.
Next, please.
Thank you, Senate, for this lovely meme that you made of me.
Oh my God.
What you do? What
May I show it?
Yeah.
as long as
and then
it's
you
for
can
longer
ask
than
the
1
question.
second.
Okay. This was from my rant on how much I hate HBO, and he made a meme out of it.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
That's excellent.
That's actually really good. I thought that was a worm at first, but I realized that is a spine.
Fine.
Oh wow. Oh my god. Yo.
Hey, Senate's got a real gift when it comes
It's
to that stuff.
Oh, it's trademarked. I love it. Dude, this is one of my
TM.
favorite memes. Thank you.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, he put me as both Black Widow and Leia yesterday. So yeah, absolutely love him.
Jeffrey Turner, aka MegaJitty1. Super chat. Missed my last super chat. Also, another Revenge of the Sith issue is Padme dying when she did. Leia and Padme died when she was young. How can Leia remember her as a newborn?
The Force.
Oh,
It's a force memory.
Well, you know what? That could be.
You're supposed to say it's a
her
force
stepmom.
memory.
No. I think that was her stepmom. Her adoptive parents.
Well, but we don't really know when she died, huh? The adopted mom, Bail Organa's wife.
That's true.
Yeah, so that could plot hole fixed.
But Luke does say your real mom. He said, "Do you remember your mother, your real mother?"
Does he correct her?
Yeah, he did say
Yeah,
that.
he does say that. He does say your real mother. He said, "Do you remember anything about your mother, your real mother?"
Because he said after she answered, I can't remember mine.
Yeah, he said, "I have no memory of mine."
So she's just another lying woman.
Toxic
femininity.
She lied. Okay, that's well. She tried to say
back
something
up
like,
off
I
me,
don't
Luke.
know.
Yeah, I fucking remember. Stop fucking asking me questions.
It's probably a weird question.
Trying to get laid by this pilot over here.
then that already happened.
She needed to get laid again. They hadn't made a baby Kylo yet.
Well, they had to try several times, I imagine.
Oh. All right, so
Okay, it got weird. Let's go on.
Pulling it back, I will pose the same question I did before we got like sidebarred of epic proportion. Bear, nerd fun. With these plot leaks or spoilers or rumors, as we're calling them, until I see the fucking movie, it's a rumor. If this is true,
well, let me put it to you this way. Basically, it's a source that has a source in Lucasfilm, and he gave me what was given to him. And it's a PDF file, and it looks very, very professionally put together. And it's listing everything they're doing and everything they're not doing, and everything that we've discovered so far matches up with everything that everyone's saying. There may be some minor discrepancies, but that's what we got. So it's not necessarily leaks. It's also everything they're doing and they decided not to do.
Interesting.
So this little score is like a huge score, you know, the way I look at it. So it's meaty. It's a lot of information, 18 pages.
So then,
but do you want to see Anakin Skywalker in the movie?
I'm not sure how I feel about that. Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm got mixed feelings about that because everything that Disney's been doing with Lucasfilm, that Lucasfilm's been doing with Star Wars, has been horrible. So I don't know, because they probably just screw it up.
Ah,
okay,
honestly, that's fair.
All right. Final.
Are you gonna? I was wondering if he was gonna round the corner or start back at the left like he's on a typewriter.
Typewriter out. Am I excited that he might be back in? Yeah, I don't think they can do this movie without including him. Honestly, I mean they could, but I don't really think they can wrap up the saga without including him. I'm also on the fence. I'm skeptical about anything they do. It would feel weird if they just brought him in and we don't know, like, has Luke talked to him, you know, in the 30 years that's gone on? Because last time we see him, he's with Obi-Wan and Yoda on Endor as a Force ghost, so he should be able to communicate just like they did. So, you know, we still don't know anything about like what Luke was really doing outside of Battlefront 2, because I think that's canon. So like his little story inside that game, we don't know what's gone on with him outside of that. So has he been talking with Anakin, you know, like through his 30 years until he decides to cut himself off from the Force? I see there's so many problems with like The Last Jedi and Luke's rage and wanting to kill Ben, because if he was talking to Anakin, then you think none of that would have made sense, because you think Anakin would have been able to help him and talk him out of it because he's been there, right? He's done that. But if he hasn't talked to Anakin, then that's stupid, because why wasn't he talking to him? Because we saw him as a Force ghost. That was like the longest explanation of, yeah, sort of.
It was a good one.
It was good.
Yeah, sort of.
It was very detailed. Yeah, I completely know your reasons.
Glad someone understood that rant.
Matt, what do you think?
What about Hayden Christensen?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna bring him back.
Does this excite you?
Honestly, I haven't seen The Last Jedi, so I'm not going to be like lining up to see this, you know, the rise of, you know, Perv Walker. So
that sounds like a really bad movie on it. Like,
yeah.
but they are. Honestly, I can see them bringing him in just if for no other reason than to do a nod to the sixth movie.
He's just gonna stand next to Obi-Wan and Yoda.
Yeah, because they're gonna have Force Ghost Luke and Force Ghost Leia. So they're
maybe even Han. They're talking about Force.
Oh my God.
Kind of Ghost of Han now too in the leaks. One of the leaks.
Yeah, so
I don't know.
they're going to have the three of them standing next to each other just because that's how they ended the one movie.
Oh my God! You know what's going to be? No, you're right, Mads. It's going to be like Rey and Finn and Poe standing with like Luke, Leia, and Han as Force ghost things, staring off into like the twin sunsets or something like that. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised.
Nostalgia sandwich.
Yeah, yeah. You mods, you might be right.
Yeah, Tommy, can you link up my latest video too?
But Han Solo is a smuggler. He's not a fucking Jedi.
Yeah.
Smuggler.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that Disney Star Wars thinks that the Force is an STD.
No, do you remember? Yeah, no. PB, it's true. It's catchable because there was a comic that came out recently, Marvel, so it's canon, and Leia tells Poe Poe's like something like, "Oh, you know, I don't have the Force. I could never do that." And Leia's like, "No, you're wrong. Everyone has the Force. It's like it's something everyone has." So they've already kind of.
Oh no!
Yeah.
No, we got this in the prequels. We got a scientific explanation we didn't even want.
Yeah, they're like retconning it now. Now it's everyone. Now everyone has the Force.
Oh,
fuck me. Fuckers.
Yeah.
Fucking cunts.
No. That's Unicorn's job.
Motherfucking. Goose Faba. Goose fucking Faba.
Okay, and now we're going back to Zod reminding all of us earlier about how this is a family-friendly chat.
Yep, very family-friendly.
About 5 fucking seconds ago. Like, Mark F said, at this point, I've got this answer. Which is worse, TLJ or Captain Marvel?
That's easy.
Go ahead, TLJ.
It's got to be TLJ. TLJ actively, over the course of the entire movie, destroys multiple characters, whereas Captain Marvel is just boring.
Bear. Which is worse?
Nerd fun.
TLJ or Captain Marvel?
Is there a choice for needle in the eye?
Nope. You gotta say which one's worse.
Man, they have
not which one's better.
footing.
Which one is worse?
Equal footing.
Oh my gosh! Don't be Terrence.
Don't be what?
Don't be a Terrence.
Who's Terrence?
Terrence is a black man from California that never answers any of my questions.
He hasn't said the word beast once yet.
I guess it would have to be Captain Marvel because there are some moments in Captain Marvel that are somewhat likable.
Aha.
But yeah, and I would that's that. I guess that's an answer.
There you go.
I really didn't really care for Captain Marvel. I liked all the parts that didn't really involve Captain Marvel. Those were better parts for some reason.
Yeah, all of the Talos parts.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the best parts of the movie.
Yeah. Honestly,
Final
they should
Death
have
Star?
cast someone else.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, Nerd Fun.
Well, my last thought was they shouldn't have cast Brie Larson as Captain Marvel.
Fucking Brie Larson. Okay, continue. Final.
Oh, wait till she's cast as Ahsoka. Wait till the fandom goes out of their freaking minds.
No,
over that.
No,
I'm already
burn
fuming.
that motherfucker to the ground.
My God, yeah.
I would love that. What are you talking about? That'd be great. It would give us so much content.
Well, that's true. There'd be a lot of content for us.
No.
So I say go for it and have Rian Johnson direct it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tommy.
Absolutely. Will Gentry says, "Yas, girl, slay queen." I agree. Queen Bree. Whenever anyone takes a picture, it's like, guys, say Bree. Yeah, all that fun stuff. Absolutely. It's gonna be great, guys. Come on.
Motherfucker. Okay, someone answer. My raging.
I'm sorry.
I'm about to fucking black out.
Did that upset you, Zod?
I swear.
The question is,
what was the question?
Which movie is worse, TLJ or Captain Marvel?
Oh no, TLJ, because I didn't have an angry reaction to Captain Marvel. It's just
exactly.
It was just bad,
but
and I
got angry. It was still him. I still hold that anger. For
yeah,
TLJ, so.
Oh yeah, and they definitely Luke Skywalker, Nick Fury.
I mean, I did get angry at one thing in Captain Marvel when I got to, I don't know at what point in the movie, and I was like, motherfucker, you're telling me that Phil Coulson has been a Skrull this entire movie? Bullshit. I wanted more Phil Coulson, goddammit. He's supposed to be the glue.
Yeah, I wanted more Phil Coulson too.
They screwed me over.
Great character.
Zod, I put a link in the private chat to one of the articles that talks about the Force is for everyone. It's life's music, they say.
Oh
my!
Fuck me.
What do you think, Mama Bear? Which one is worse?
Haven't seen The Last Jedi. I cannot give
you
an
have
informed.
seen Captain Marvel?
Wow,
Oh yeah.
You haven't seen
Oh, yeah.
Last Jedi? Wow, I'm envious.
Lucky lady.
Everyone keeps telling me that.
It's something I can never get back.
I've seen it one time.
Everybody keeps making it sound like it's like Alexander.
No, Alexander.
No, it's way worse. Yeah, Alexander's a good movie compared to TLJ.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, God.
Alexander the Great movie is not nearly. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, the one with
Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell
Yeah,
and Angelina
oh my
Jolie.
God, that's like a work of art compared to Last Jedi.
Yeah, I like that movie. That's good stuff.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I have no problem with that movie like I have with this.
There was also that Marie Antoinette one.
Oh, that was pretty bad. That was
I was literally screaming at the end of that movie because I watched it to watch them chop off her head, and they never did. I'm literally my poor girlfriend, because I was literally screaming at the credits, going, "Off with her head! Off with her!" I sat through this whole damn movie. Off with her fucking head.
And just the music choices. It was all bad. That movie was bad.
The Never-Ending Story was pretty bad.
Oh,
what the question proper.
Time.
Damn.
All three of them garbage.
I will not have blasphemy on this fandom zone. Okay, you son of a bitch.
I'll make videos on it. No worries.
I'm gonna make an intro for this.
Oh, you made see that? You let proper on here spewing garbage about Falcor and Mark F unsubbed. Terrible.
Oh, the Toxic Avenger! Oh my God! Talk about like an
movie.
R-rated, very R-rated film. Then it turned into a children's cartoon.
I remember that.
What the?
Toxic Avengers was great.
Yeah.
Jane Rick, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's horrible. It's garbage.
Jamie, don't get us started
down answer the question proper.
What's the question?
Stop deflecting to Falcor, TLJ or Captain Marvel. Which is worse?
I already answered that. The Last
Jedi. When? Oh, okay,
a while
good.
ago. Yeah.
Well, you went out of order, so I didn't remember.
Oh.
I think they're having a never-ending. I think they're having a never-ending story marathon, Justin, on HBO.
Oh, of course.
Feel free to check it.
Oh, I think that's the appropriate place to have it. A network that should burn to the ground. Yes.
That was awesome. Thank you, Fire.
Thank you, FDS. I actually like that as an acronym, FDS.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, it's great. They're right next to each other on the keyboard.
Oh yeah.
Mark,
you didn't realize that?
I did not. No. I don't type my own initials out though.
Yeah, just like
but that makes sense. Yeah, it's good.
Mark F says hosted by Brie Larson.
Hosted by Brie Larson.
Hosted by Brie Larson.
Never-ending story marathon on HBO, hosted by Brie Larson.
You know, it'd be great. I would love if the New Year's Eve countdown was hosted by Brie Larson.
Oh my god! And
Rake in the new decade.
Okay, thinking of holidays, are we doing something themed for tomorrow?
I am not sure yet because
I'm gonna put a hat on my avatar.
I'm actually not sure because I'm actually supposed to go out with family.
You're supposed to go out with your family at midnight?
Yeah, to the bar. There's a big Halloween thing going on. So it's going to be me, Bitchy, and my mom. Surprisingly, I don't know what her costume is.
That's got to be the world's most awkward threesome.
Just oh my god!
Oh my god! These are fun times, not fun times.
Oh, those are fun times.
Okay, no.
No, you can't say "fuck me" after you say that. That don't work either.
Somebody, goddamn it! Someone on the panel throw me a lifeboat.
No.
No, we're just gonna watch you flail and sink. We're gonna watch you go full Leo.
I did talk to
Senate. If you're there, that would be a great meme.
I was talking like I wanted to do a stream, but I can't stream while I'm out and about because phone and fucking technology.
It doesn't let you do it through StreamYard?
No.
Oh come on! Come on! I want to see if something. I want to see if something happens at 3 a.m. if I'm streaming at 3
I was
a.m.
live with you guys yesterday, driving around.
Oh yeah, 3 a.m. in the morning, as people say.
But I mean, I may post pictures on my Twitter of my full Joker getup. So
basically, you can stream with a mobile device. You just have to make sure it's a decent mobile device and make sure you have the desktop window instead of the mobile window.
Well,
Yeah,
Zod doesn't have a decent mobile device or the data to handle it or the wherewithal to handle doing it in a dark bar. Oh, see, Mark F says you could invent the bar video. Bar video.
Well, you wouldn't. Basically, any background music would probably get you a copyright strike from the bar.
That's true. I'd be like, what the fuck? The social club. Oh. Well, yeah. I'll see how it progresses, but I don't know. See, I was gonna do a late night stream after I got back, but then I don't know if I'm gonna be sober enough to.
Okay, well, when did that ever stop you before?
Has it stopped him before? Have you been on
being
drunk?
drunk has never stopped him from streaming.
Seriously?
The motherfucker drank like the entire bottle of Jack on the stream, and he was only streaming for 4 hours.
Oh, that's not
he didn't
hard
even
to
know
do.
what soda he had. He was so drunk. We're like, dude, why are you drinking Diet Coke? He's like, it's not Diet Coke, it's vanilla Coke. And then he looked at it and he goes, oh, fuck.
Oh my god, I could imagine him just. What did he say? It was Diet. I had to leave for a second. What did he say?
He thought it was vanilla Coke, but it was Diet Coke. And I don't remember who said something, but we saw it on camera. And somebody's like, why the fuck are you drinking Diet Coke? And he's like, it's not Diet Coke, it's vanilla Coke. And then he looked at the label and went, oh, fuck.
I would have loved it if he had said like, oh, it's not Diet Coke, it's watermelon. Something ridiculous like that.
Oh my god.
That would be great.
Mark F says, so when Zod gets drunk, does that make him pronounce words correctly?
Surprisingly, sometimes. No, that's when he goes, hey, here's the article. Somebody read that.
Your turn. You read, because I don't know what words are.
Exactly.
So he's drunk all the time.
What's up? Yeah, I'm just like, oh, fuck.
He's like, I don't know what words are. I can't watch Sesame Street because I can't afford HBO.
I'm waiting for HBO Max to come out. Oh, Sega, says Mark F.
Oh, the so-called Sega motherfuckers.
Oh,
I can't believe anybody would write that shit.
Oh, what was it, Kevin Feige?
Motherfucker,
Kevin
how do you have
Feige.
that long of a memory?
Because it's just people remember things. People don't forget.
And I got the memory of a mouse, not an elephant.
Hey, Mark F asked, so when Zod gets drunk, does it make him pronounce words correctly?
Oh,
I feel like you're on a delay, Triple Bear.
It's okay. It's worth asking a second time.
It's true.
Oh, basically, the chat had not scrolled.
Oh, the chat is on delay. That's fair.
Yeah, it does that to me sometimes.
I had scrolled up and then it just stopped. It wasn't moving.
Oh, yep. That I know exactly what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Learned something new about StreamYards. It does
Yeah,
not automatically scroll
it's a
back
fickle
down.
bitch.
But we like it.
All right,
Yeah,
so that was pretty much my last article. I'm getting ready to wrap shit up.
Yes, thank you. I was very confused. I was like, Curtis tried creating a new Biden in the chat, and it was terrifying.
What?
He says, hello, PB Biden. And I was like, And then he said, PB, comma, Biden. Laughed my ass off.
So
it's gonna show up tomorrow.
I know, son of a bitch. You're like, this is peanut butter, Biden. I get into chocolate all the time.
Oh God! All right, let's go down the line here, everybody.
My number one deputy is racist.
Everybody, go down the line, plug the channels, and yeah, let's go to Bear Nerd Fun.
Well, I'm Bear at Bear Nerd Fun, and hail to the Phantom Menace. Have a great night, and we'll see you on Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time at the Fourth Wave.
Nice.
Wow.
nice. Lovely. Final new to the fandom zone, and maybe if you like this wacky shit we got going on here, you can pop by again. But Final Death Star, tell us about your channel, what kind of great content you got coming up or out, and all that stuff for the fine folks at home.
Oh, the fine folks at home. Yeah, thank you for inviting me to the fandom zone. I would be happy to come back whenever I can, whenever my schedule allows. Is just send me over the link, and if I can jump on, I'll jump on. So I like the wacky shit. Yeah, and as Bear said, we have our stream, The Fourth Wave, this Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Usually it's at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, but we're doing it at 3 this week, and it's going to be on my channel this week. Otherwise, we'll be over at author Stephen Walton's channel, and come on by and check us out. We mostly talk Star Wars, get into more of this leak stuff that we were talking about. Bear's got like 18 pages, and I think last week we went through the first 2 pages, so we got a long 2.5. Oh, yeah, 2.5. So we got a long way to go. But otherwise, I'm on Final Death Star at youtube.com/C/Final Death Star. And yeah, find me there. And Twitter at Final Death Star 1.
Also, I forgot to add something. Basically, my channel name and the YouTube website is basically my web address for the channel.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But YouTube hasn't cycled out the old address yet.
Seems like they're cycling out a lot of people's subs though right now.
Oh, on
Yes.
that purge, I only lost one on that purge.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I lost
Over
10.
66. You lost 10?
Yeah, I was at 350, and then I went down to 340, and then 339. Now I'm back up to 340. I think I haven't checked it recently. So, yeah, it's been a fucking fun ride over here in the fandom zone. But I'm like, fuck it. They're trying to keep a dictator down. Whatever.
Yeah. Can't keep a good dictator down.
Hell no. Or dictator, as PB likes to say.
Well, you know, you got to use the proper inflection. They can't keep you down if you pop your blue pill.
And our favorite Canadian bear, Matt's Mama Bear. Tell us about that great cooking channel you got with squirrels.
Again, don't listen to the villain. There's no squirrels. I can't catch them. It's not going to happen. No, I just posted up. Hey, y'all, it's Mads Mama Bear here. You can find me at Mads Mama Bear on both Twitter and on YouTube. Hit me up. I'm generally doing random stuff on both sides. You know, anything that I find funny, interesting. I just posted up today the first of Mama Bear's Kitchen, where I do my take on the Attack on Titan meal.
Ooh, a collab, because didn't Perp say something about that?
Yeah.
And the
I blame Perp.
because of spoilers.
I'm sure he left long before that. Needed to Europe elsewhere.
Yeah, too many white people. Oh,
Yeah.
Great. Oh God, Justin, just in time. What are you laughing about? Go ahead. And
Something Anthony Jeselnik said at a roast that I'm not going to repeat. You can look it up.
Well, not repeat live, but you will repeat it once we aren't.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Justin Proper, and I hate HBO and the Never-Ending Story. I'll see you on Friday for This Week in Bullshit with Pop Culture PB and Spartan Jeremy as always. And oh wait, he's Thug Life Mario now. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Check it out. We'll have a lot of news of the stupid.
Excellent.
And of course, the commander,
the koozie.
and
I can't forget that.
The Mi Amigo Pop Culture PB. Go ahead, tell them about your channel, your funny ass football rants, and all that good stuff.
Football rants. God, I haven't posted one of those in a while, but you know, they might be somewhere in the files on my phone. Who knows? But yeah, I'm PB. You can find me at Pop Culture PB on YouTube and on Twitter. And I do videos talking mostly about Marvel and Star Wars. But I've been starting to do some reviews of the DC shows on CW. And I also do some rants on the NFL and, you know, the occasional thing that trips my trigger. So if you'd like to enjoy a laugh or somebody swearing at their fucking television, come over to my channel and click on a video.
Awesome.
Excellent.
And of course, you've been here in the fandom zone. Thank you, everybody. We were up to 16 people, so don't believe the rumors you hear when they're like, oh, General Zod only had 4 or 5 people. You know what? It's YouTube trying to fucking bring a dictator down, and you shall fail. Anyways.
We had 3 people on Monday.
Until Zod dropped out, and then it went up to like 8.
Had a good laugh on that one, huh?
Apparently, people like coked out Zod, so I'm just gonna do a bunch of fucking lines. Disclaimer before I come on. And but you know, thank you everybody. Seriously, I love the chat. I love your guys' interactions. You know, and pass this along, man. I'm at 340 last time I checked. I'm trying to get up to those magical numbers so I can get monetized and therefore have more craziness in the chat, because we do such a great job.
You couldn't handle being monetized. You'd have to not swear.
Ooh, that'd be tough.
Oh, fuck, I would.
No, we could swear during the live stream. It just wouldn't make any money after it was processed.
Right.
Yeah, but you know, fuck it. Like,
Man, you're gonna have to find a guru that can help you not cuss.
No, he does have a person that allegedly is going to come on his channel and make a review that doesn't swear. Soy Cole doesn't swear.
Yep, Soy Cole is very agitated with how the channel has been going, and Soy Cole has a review coming out. So stay tuned. The soy side returns.
I miss Soy Cole.
Was that proper?
I miss Soy Cole. Regular Cole sucked.
But I heard some people butcher this line before, so I'm actually not going to use Neo Zod. I'm going to use the line you fuckers messed up last night. It's been the most earth-breaking, ground-shaking, but never media show money-taking, the man, the myth, the legend, the most electrifying YouTuber in YouTube entertainment today, General Zod. You guys all, thank you for coming. And as always, hop back in to the Fandom Zone. I will not most likely be having a Fandom Talks tomorrow because going to a bar, as Matt's pointed out, in the most horrid threesome ever, apparently. Now that I have that to look forward
at
to.
the bar?
Hey, don't kick shame.
In front of people?
A little side note. Thank you for those that have subbed to all our channels recently.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
So,
I'm going to pass up Zod here any day now.
Everyone can pass me up. Everyone on here is going to be at 1,000, and I'm still going to be at 340. Anyway,
you'll be at 342.
But yeah, I will be though posting on Twitter pictures of me as the Joaquin Phoenix Joker, because I got the stuff. And yeah, apparently with my hair the way it is, I look like Joaquin Phoenix from the Joker.
He's got that right stuff.
That's what I'm going as before I finally cut all this hair off. It's fucking annoying. Anyways, everybody in chat, have a good night, and we will see you on Friday.
No, you won't.
Wait, was that supposed to be the end? Because you didn't say anything about kneeling, you fuck pie.
Yeah, I thought that was a classic sign off. I was waiting for it.
Anticlimax.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, there you go.
All right, fine. Remember the only rule here on the Fandom Zone: kneel before.
No.
HBO, no.